If you have visited Turchin Center for the Visual Arts under normal circumstances, you would know that our student employees are an integral part of our operation. Oftentimes, students greet you at the front desk, help you navigate through our building, discuss current exhibits with you, monitor the galleries, and host art workshops. Since March of this year, our students have taken on different roles. They may not be as obvious, but are no less valuable. We are awestruck at their ability to adapt to these changing circumstances and continue their own artistic practice. In an effort to introduce the audience of an Appalachian Summer Festival to our valued students, we created this feature on Gallery Ambassador Brooke Drury. Brooke represents about a dozen students working at the Turchin Center that have been discovering new ways of navigating the unique challenges of being a student and an artist during this time. We sent Brooke a list of questions related to the Turchin Center and her art-making practice. She was kind enough to answer and show us a glimpse of what she's been working on at home. We are thrilled to introduce her to you.
Hello, my name is Brooke Drury, and I'm currently going into my junior year at Appalachian State University as a studio art major with a concentration in painting. I'm originally from Charlotte, but currently living in Boone. At the start of my sophomore year, I knew that I needed to get a job and I wanted to work in a space that would allow me to grow as an artist and get more immersed in the art scene of Boone. A friend actually reached out to me about a position opening as a gallery ambassador for the Turchin Center, and immediately I was thrilled. Being a gallery ambassador means that I get to work in a space filled with artwork, I get to share my love and passion for the artwork with patrons, and I get to be surrounded by fellow creatives. I think that being a gallery ambassador is personally satisfying because oftentimes it's easy to walk through an art gallery absent-minded, but in my position, I have the chance to share the deeper meaning of pieces with patrons so that they gain a greater appreciation and understanding of the work. Personally, I have found deeper understanding of the artwork in the gallery as well as artwork as a whole through gallery walkthroughs and First Fridays. The excitement that surrounds the work is palpable, and you can tell that everybody that works here has a deep passion for the position that they're in. I'm so grateful for my position as a gallery ambassador, and I am looking forward to getting back into the gallery. Creativity is something that has always been my lifeblood. I like to think that I view the world in a curious way, and I'm constantly searching for the strange and amusing. My artwork I would personally describe as psychedelic, and by this I mean I like to take my work and turn it into something that portrays a different view of reality, whether that be through the style I painted in or the actual content of the piece. I think that the thing that makes art so amazing is that it can truly be whatever the artist conjures up in their mind. So I don't usually take great interest in painting the normal, because why would you when you can paint anything? I have a deep love of painting, and I primarily work in oil paints because I love the way that light hits the colors on canvas and the way it blends smooth like butter and gives you more work time to create the transitions you need to. But acrylic is something I am familiar with and also have a deep appreciation for. I find great inspiration in the natural world, in music, in my own dreams, in my experiences in life, and many other things. Nature for me is a source of inspiration because there are so many small details and living portions that create this big environment of beauty and vastness. And I think that if you look close enough, you'll always see something wonderful. Music is a source of inspiration for me because I like to combine sensory experiences to create something inspired by the other. So oftentimes I'll sit in my room and I'll listen to my favorite rock and roll and just find a groove to paint in. I am oftentimes inspired by my own dreams because they present this wacky, distorted, uncontrollable landscape that I'll often wake up and try to capture in my journal so that I can later translate that onto canvas. My own emotions and my state of mind, as well as those around me and the state of the world, is a great source of inspiration because I believe that art has a fantastic way of helping one process what they're going through at any given time. I feel most creative when I'm surrounded by things that strike my imagination. This is again outside for me because I find nature, and especially the Blue Ridge Mountains, to just always have something new to explore. But I also try every single day to find something wacky to fill my own space with. My room is filled with trinkets and cool little objects. And this is especially helpful because my bedroom doubles as my studio space. So when I'm painting in here, there's always something that will catch my eye and maybe provide even a little bit more inspiration than what I had going into creating a piece. The state of the world we're in is unprecedented and feels strange to say the very least. But what I have noticed is that while the world may seem like it's coming to a halt, art has began to flourish in ways that it maybe hasn't before. People, artists and non-artists alike, are able to sit down and work through a meditative process in creating work, which I think can be something positive to look to during this time. Personally, I created a piece for my painting class called Bubble World, which is a translation of my own feelings during this pandemic. It represents several female forms floating in a dreamy landscape of bubbles. The bubbles are thin and the figures are reaching out or looking wistfully into the horizon, kind of representing the choice to stay isolated and the choice to stay clean. Being in a time where social contact is not allowed is troubling, but it is a choice to continue to stay safe and stay well for the sake of yourself and for others. And I feel that in times like these, it is important to document the state of the world through artwork so that we have something to look back on. In regards to the future, I think that if I knew exactly where I was going, life would be incredibly boring. And the beauty about my major is that it has so many options to offer. I work in painting, but I am interested in learning more about woodworking, which I found a great love for, clays, fibers, digital artwork, printmaking, fashion, and even tattooing. I think the future is vast and unknown, and this is exciting to me. The most important thing I feel as though I need to do right now is to continue to talk to artists, continue to talk to members of the Turchin Center, continue to reach out and seek out opportunities so that I can grow as an artist and see where the wind blows me from there. Either way, I know that I will be doing something creative because I've always known this. It's not going to change, and I will continue to hone my craft because it is my biggest love in life, even if it means a little bit of struggle along the road. The future is, again, vast and unknown, but as an artist, I am incredibly excited for it.